What's up, everyone, and welcome back to OOTP 17 for our Vancouver Canadians expansion franchise series. I meant to record an episode of this during the actual MLB playoffs, but I got incredibly busy, and then I had to do some other stuff, like for the channel, some sports videos and things of that nature. And I streamed it a couple times because I've been trying to keep up with that at least a couple times a week. So, yeah. We are in the playoffs with the Vancouver Canadians in the wild card game. So this episode might be long. This episode might be very short, but we will definitely be covering the entire playoffs in this because I don't imagine it'll be very long if we even win this first game. So this episode might end up being like 8 minutes, and this episode might end up being like 35. I don't really envision us doing a whole lot, but making the playoffs was really really the entire point of this. And we actually made the playoffs with the second worst pitching in the entire American League. So if we can, I didn't know that. If we can find this really quick, team statistics, American League. Is there a place to team pitching statistics? Doesn't say. Okay, so who has a worse ERA than we do? So ours is 5.01. So Minnesota's got a 5.04, and Tampa Bay has a 5.08. So if we look at the team home screen, which I was on earlier, I didn't look at any of this, I don't think. We were third in runs scored, fourth in batting average, eighth in on base, second in home runs, 16th in stolen bases. That's not a surprise. But we were 15th in runs against, 15 in starters ERA, and 14 in bullpen ERA. So definitely, it already was a priority to begin with anyway, but we will definitely be looking into upgrading that in the offseason. Defensive efficiency was bad too, but we just don't have a lot of very good defensive players, honestly. If you take a look at our lineup, Vallett's not bad. He's a 50, but Van Slyke's a 50. BJ Moore's starting right now, but Ricardo Cantu is not super high. VR is a 50. Schimpf is like a 40, 45. We brought back Malik Smith off of the DL. He was eligible to come off just before this last game, and he didn't do the greatest for us. He did have a 360 OBP, but I hit my mic, excuse me. But the positives to look through out of that are he did only have 22 at bats. So, and Braxton Davidson was a revelation. We took off Steven Moya from our roster. He is just not on our playoff roster, and we got Wilmer Flores at DH. Braxton Davidson's a bad defender in right field, so really we don't have any very good defensive players. And Joey Ricard is probably our best defensive player, but he's not very good at anything else, so he's really just on our roster for depth at this point because we haven't really built up this roster. So this is our lineup for the playoffs now that Malik Smith is back. I just slotted him in where Steven Moya was in the lineup at that 8 spot. So we're probably going to be going with Bauer in this game. I believe Taijuan Walker pitched in the... No, who pitched in the wild card game? I didn't know Taijuan Walker was injured even. Did Giolito go in the wild card game? No, he just pitched. Did I pitch Trevor Bauer in the... Or not the wild card game, in the tiebreaker game? Who pitched in the tiebreaker game? Oh, that's because I wasn't looking at Taijuan Walker. No, I already did. Who pitched in the wild card game, or the tiebreaker game? Now I don't even know. Was it Lincecum? I have no clue. This is weird. I have no memory. I'm gonna have to go back to our team schedule, team info, scores and schedule. Who pitched in this game? Oh, I don't save game logs for this game, do I? Or these games. Davidson, home run. Oh, Trevor Bauer did pitch. Okay, so we got Giolito probably going in this wild card game. So do or die right here. We are going to be playing this game at Kansas City. And Trevor Bauer is not going to be pitching for us because he is probably dead. 68%, slightly tired. As much as I think that isn't really the worst thing in the world. Taijuan Walker's hurt. Giolito got a weird stat bump. He didn't even play that great for us. Yeah, he had a negative ERA plus. Those stats aren't really that bad. He had a better... Oh, it's because our defense is terrible. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, we'll go with Giolito. We'll go with Giolito. I'm not gonna pitch Bauer on 68% because he only lasts like 4 innings anyway. So, all right, let's start this game. So we're gonna go inning by or half inning by half inning, I guess. And we got a hit at first, but nothing happened. And we're already down 1-0. And nothing's going on. All right, we scored 3. Let's see what happened in that 3rd inning. Oh, I forgot you have to scroll. I haven't played this game in a long time. All right, so bottom of the 3rd, Malk Smith singled. He went to 2nd on a wild pitch. Chase Vallet struck out. Candelario walked, and Wilmer Flores 3-run home run. All right, so 427. That's a pretty long home run. All right, so we'll go back to the broadcast, and we'll go to the next half inning. Oh, I didn't see what happened. How did Kansas City score? So, not lead. Yeah, leadoff double for Raul Mondesi, who's progressing pretty well. 290, 335, 454 slugging or slash line is pretty good. Single for Paul Goldschmidt on the Kansas City Royals. All right, he wasn't very good for them. They must have traded for him, yeah, because he played for Arizona earlier in the year, and he drove in Mondesi. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Well, let's see who's in their lineup. I didn't check that. So Kyle Zimmer's pitching. He's got okay ratings. Him versus Giolito is not that terrible matchup. Ryan O'Hearn, who I think we had the opportunity to trade for at some point and passed up, if I remember correctly when I was looking through Trade Finder. Raul Mondesi. They have Melvin Upton Jr. for some reason hitting 2nd. Paul Goldschmidt. Colton Wong, who had a ridiculous last couple of seasons after not being very good for a long time. Salvador Perez, Chester Cuthbert, and Taylor Motter. This is actually a really good lineup outside of like Melvin Upton. Everybody's pretty good. Like Paul Goldschmidt's only got a 747 OPS, but he's Paul Goldschmidt. And Chester Cuthbert and Melvin Upton aren't very good, but everybody else is very solid Royals team. All right, let's keep simming. Nothing happening. All right, they got another run. Let's see what happened here. It looks like another group of singles, and that's sure what it was. Melvin Upton singles after I talked crap about him, and then Colton Wong drives him in. All right, so it's a 1-run game. How many pitches? Got to keep track of this. I forgot. How many pitches is Giolito throwing? Only 40. What is PS? Is pitches? Oh, pitches thrown for strikes. Okay, so not the worst start. Nothing happening, and Kansas City gets 2. I think we might be done with Giolito. 55 pitches. Yeah, let's warm up. Why is it batters? Let's warm up a reliever. Who do we have to choose from? Okay, it's Trevor Bauer. So listed as a reliever. Oh, because okay, hold on. All pitchers. There we go. Because we have Ozuna too. All right. So when we're in the 6th inning, right? So we can go 6, 7, 8. The Seagrass can go 7. What's the matchup looking like? Oh, it says it on the right side. I forgot. So we got 2 righties and a lefty. All right. I'm gonna go right-hander here. How good's Jorge Lopez? 1.36 whip. Bear Claw. None of these guys are very good, so it makes this decision even more difficult. Let's go Storen. Yeah, I wanted to warm up Drew Storen. Alright, let's see if we can get anything in this top of the 6th inning against Kyle Zimmer. And we got 2 more runs. Alright, so this would be the perfect time to hand the game over to our bullpen. We have a lead. We have a 1-run lead. So, double for Candelario, having a pretty good game for himself. Double for Braxton Davidson, drives in Candelario. A single for VR, drives in Braxton Davidson. Alright, so just a couple hits, no really big plays or anything. So we're going to take Giolito out, only 75 pitches. Drew Storen I'm going to put in, but I am going to, what inning are we in? I forgot, the 6th. So we'll get Seagrass up for the 7th, but if things go bad quick, we can put him in, because we can always have Shreve or Ozuna go 2 innings if we have to. I'm not opposed to that. It says FIP on the right side. Oh, so Jorge Lopez wouldn't have actually been that bad to go with. So we'll let Storen have at least Salvador Perez and Cuthbert, and if it gets bad, by the time that Gordon and Motter are up, we'll bring in Kevin Segrist. So we are going to go until runner in scoring position. And alright, so we got 2 outs. Salvador Perez on. I'll leave him in for this at bat. We'll watch. And Taylor Motter steps up. Fly ball. And that's a home run. So, alright, well, that was definitely probably not the right decision. We'll take Drew Storen out now. Well, actually, I was at the... Alright, we'll see if Mondesi gets on here, then I'll definitely make a change. That's unfortunate. Taylor Motter hits a home run. Taylor Motter and Melvin Upton killing us. Alright, so we got an extra third of an inning out of Drew Storen. I'm going to put Kevin Segrist in to pitch. Actually, yeah, well, 2 right. We'll try it. I didn't think about that. All right, so Wilson a half inning, and we got 2 more runs. This game is so offensive heavy. 7-6 in the 7th inning. What happened for? Well, I want to see. Well, I know what happened. Taylor Motter hit a home run, but and Salvador Perez was driven in. What happened for us? So in top of the 7th, so a double for B.J. Moore, and a single for Candelario drove Moore over to third. Wilmer Flores with a 2-run double. All right. Wilmer Flores, 5 RBI this game. That's incredible. All right. So we have Kevin Segrist in. Let's go until runner in scoring position. I didn't click it. And, 2-run home run. That's what it looks like anyway. Man, we are just not having a good go of things. I'm going to warm up Roberto Osuna. I didn't warm him up ahead of time. Oh, that's not good. 8-7 now. Kansas City. Alright, so yeah, Ryan O'Hearn, single, and Paul Goldschmidt, 2-run home run. Oh, that's not good. Alright, 8-7. Not a very good game for either side. Alright, let's go at bat by at bat and see if Segrist can get another one up. Well, while Osuna warms up. Schimpf can't field it. Alright, that's a double. Alright, we're gonna make a sub. Gotta bring in Roberto Osuna. We can have Shreve pitch too if we need to. He is our best reliever. Alright. So we keep going at bat by at bat. Because we still need to get 2 outs. Yeah, Salvador Perez out. Line drive. And it's in. And that's another run. 9-7. Alright. Not very good. So now we got Cuthbert up with Salvador Perez on. And that's going to be a double play. Alright. Well, they got 3 runs. So now it's 9-7. And they have your Donald Ventura and Jason Shreve is ready if we need to put him in, but I'll leave Roberto Osuna in at least to start the 8th. Alright, let's go by at bat. At bat by at bat. See if we can get anything going. VR. 3-2 count. And that's down. Alright, not a good game for pitching aficionados. Alright. So they brought in Zach Lee, who... Did we have him? No, we had Zach Davies at one point. Scott Van Slyke goes ground ball up the middle, and Wong can't field it. VR is over to third, and we have runners on the corners now with no outs, and we have Ryan Schimpf up the bat. So this is definitely a good sign. 1-2 count. Robbie Ray comes into the game. This is not good. A lefty against Ryan Schimpf. No hits and 3 at bats. And he swings out to left center. Gordon after it. Yeah, he fields it. But it is a sac fly, so that puts us 1 run closer. 8-9. And we have B.J. Moore up to bat. I should have pinch hit for him probably, but I don't think we have anybody on our bench who's capable. B.J. Moore, 1 for 3. 1-0 count. Well hit to deep center. Upton. And it's a home run. That is going to give us back the lead. BJ Moore, of all people, he shouldn't even be in our lineup. What is happening? That is 3 runs in the top of the 8th. And ever since the bottom of the 5th, 2 runs Kansas City, 2 runs Vancouver, 2 runs Kansas City, 2 runs Vancouver, 3 runs Kansas City, 3 runs after being a 3-2 game through the first, or 3-1 game through the first, like, 3.5 innings. That's crazy. Oh my god. And we have our best 2 relievers still warming up. I got Shreve up, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's keep going at bat because we only have 1 out still. So, Malik Smith, yeah, it's a ground out. Alright, keep going. Chase Fallon up to bat. Out of the lineup, 3-0 count, and that is going to be a walk. That brings up Candelario. And he is 2 for 3 on the afternoon. He is going to swing out to left center, and Melvin Upton fields it, but that is going to be 3 runs for the Vancouver Canadians. Roberto Zuna is still on the mound, and this is going to be Alex Gordon, 3-0 count. And no, that's going to be a walk. All right, not a good start, but we'll go one more batter for him at least because Taylor Motter is right-handed. And he has that home run that gave us the lead, or gave them the lead. Bunt over to third. Candelario makes the play, throws to first, and he is out. Gordon is at second, though. And Mondesi is up to bat. Let's... we'll do this at bat, and if something bad happens, we'll bring in Osuna. Or, who's his name? Shreve. Left center, Smith after the ball, and that's going to plate Alex Gordon, and that's a RBI double for Mondesi. So that's going to tie up the game, and I think it's time to go to Shreve. Probably should have gone to him a little bit earlier, because that was a left-handed batter, but... Runner on second, 1 out. Shouldn't be too difficult of a situation. Melvin Upton Jr. out to foul ground. Van Slyke is going to field that one at bat. Ryan O'Hearn, left-hander, swings, pops up, and that is going to be fielded by Candelario. All right, so it's a tie game, 10-10. Greg Holland is in now, and he is going to face Wilmer Flores. So, top of the 9th inning. This is already shaping up to be like one of the best wildcard games of all time. And Greg Holland facing Wilmer Flores, 3 for 4. Line drive to left field, and is going to be a double. Alex Gordon can't field it. And that is going to bring up Braxton Davidson. What will he be able to do? Left-handed batter, 1 for 4, RBI double. And they are going to walk him intentionally, it looks like. So that is going to bring up Jonathan VR, who we have 2 on and nobody out. We are going to go for a bunt here. 0-1 pitch. VR squares, bunts it down, and Cuthbert fires it. Flores is out, and Davidson is going to take second. So how did that work? Okay, so we still have 1 on. Alright, so they... Okay. Wait, hold on. It says VR's at first. What the... Oh, Vince, like... Oh, they went for the play at third. Okay. I know might have been the greatest idea now that I think about it. Alright. Yeah, I didn't think they'd go for the play at third. I didn't know that they were programmed to do that. Alright, we'll live and learn. Alright, Scott Van Slyke up to bat. 2 for 4. Hard ground shot. Throw to second. And that's going to be the double play. Oh. 10-10. Alright. We put Shreve in already. Let's leave him in. We will toss somebody else, though. Let's warm up Jorge Lopez. And we do have Ishikawa and Bear Claw still to go to. Could go to Bear Claw next if we have to. Alright. Actually, wasn't Jorge Lopez a starter for us at some point? At least I thought anyway. Actually, let's take him out and stop warming him up. Yeah, because he's a starter. I forgot. Okay. So we might need him later on. Well, we just have Del Rosa and let's come though. But they're not very good. Alright, let's warm up Bearclaw. Hopefully we don't need him, but... Alright, let's keep going at bat by at bat. This is probably going to be where we screw it up. I didn't realize that bunt they were going to go for the third. And feel it by Moore. Goldschmidt's out. Alright, that was what I was concerned about more than anybody else. Although Colton Long is not necessarily all that much better. Long 3-2 count. Ball 4. Alright, 1 out walk. Salvador Perez. Pretty confident facing him. It's Salvador Perez. Hard ground shot, and that's into center. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Chesler Cuthbert is up to bat. Batting 160 with runners in scoring position. Probably not a good omen. And swings, line shot left side. Candelario has the second out, but that is going to... Okay, this is just a line drive. Okay. Michael Ullman, pinch hitter. 2 for 6 as a pinch hitter. And 2-2 count. He swings in. He's going to strike out. Tie game still. 10-10 heading into extra innings. Vancouver substitutions. We are going to put in Bearclaw for next inning. Probably could have left Shreve in a little bit longer, but anyway, we're just going to hope for the best out of our offense. Schimpf 0 for 2, and that's strikeout. BJ Moore, our hero from earlier in the game, 2 for 4, double home run. And that is going to turn into a double. All right, it hit the top of the fence, it looks like. Malik Smith, just coming back off the DL. He has 1 hit today, and he's going to strike out looking. All right, well, that's not good. Chase Ballot up to bat. And hasn't had a hit all day. 3-2. And that is going to be ruled a strikeout. And we are going to leave a runner on. Alright. Bearclaw facing Motter. And bottom of the 10th. 1 for 3 for Taylor Motter. Swing, slide ball. Schimpf is going to field that. 1 down. Raul Mondesi. And 2-2 count. And that's a strikeout. Melvin Upton Jr. 1 for 5. 3-0 count. Ball 4. Alright. Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 5. Swings, pops up. And, popped over the infield. Alright, so that's runners on first and second for Paul Goldschmidt. 2 outs. 3-2 count. Runners go. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning. End of the 10th. 10-10 still. Alright. Bearclaw is okay still, so we could probably try and stretch him a couple extra. Let's, that's Kansas City. Let's, warm up. We don't have many pitchers left. This is such a long game. Ishikawa was so bad. Let's just have him throwing just in case. We'll try and stretch Bearclaw. Hopefully we can get a lead here against Eric Johnson, who isn't very good, it doesn't look like. No, actually, he was pretty good this season. Alright. Candelario, switch hitting. Eric Johnson comes in the game. Save 1, blown 6. Wind up, throw, swing, ground ball. Wong to Goldschmidt. That's going to be an out. And now it's Wilmer Flores. 4 for 5. Perez. And that's going to go over to Goldschmidt. 2 outs. Braxton Davidson. Left-handed batter. 1 for 4 with a double. Ball 4. So he's going to get on. Jonathan Villar now. Switch hitting. 2-1 count for him. 2 for 5. 1 RBI. Soft hit. Falling in. And we're not going to go for third. We're just going to take our 2 runners for Scott Van Slyke. and hope for the best. Van Slyke's 2 for 5. Swings, bounces right side. Goldschmidt has it. And that's going to be an out. So after being quite offensive heavy, that's 3 straight innings without a run so far. For Colton Wong up to bat, he is going to go 2 for 4 so far. 3-1 count, outright, Moore over to first, and that's going to be good. Salvador Perez now. 3 for 5 on the afternoon, 2-2 count. Winds up, pitch, swing, ground ball, left side, Candelario, fields, bobbles, error. And that is going to have Salvador Perez on first base. Alright, so that wasn't necessarily Bear Claw's fault. He's tired though. Let's try to get him one more. We'll go to pitch by pitch. And that's going to be someone's alarm going off across the house. And safe, infield single. Alright. This is not a good situation for us. I'm going to bring in Ishikawa. That alarm's going to keep going off, isn't it? Alright, let's return to the game. Alright. I don't think I really did anything. 3-2 count for Fuentes. Raymond Fuentes. 299. Count is full. Lead at second. And that's a strikeout. Alright, 2 outs. We need one more big play out of Ishikawa on Taylor Motter. 1 for 4. Home run, 2 RBI. Strict stretch pitch out right field. Davidson, and that is going to do it. And that is going to end the game. Taylor Motter with a walk-off RBI double. Of all the people that could have beat us, it's not who I expected it to be. But this was an incredible game, and I really don't feel that bad about losing. We were very close, and we had plenty of opportunities, and we could not come up. Left a few runners on. Had inconsistent pitching. Like, nobody pitched very well. I probably took Shreve out a little too early, although it didn't end up mattering. It was really an unearned run that ended up costing us the game, and I probably could have gone with Jorge, or was it Jorge Lopez instead of Ishikawa, but you know, in the end, really, we had a lot of opportunities we couldn't capitalize. Seagrass gave up a 3-run shot, or was it all 3 runs at the same time? But Drew Storen didn't have a good performance. Everybody pitched about as bad as they could have, so you know, I'm not really mad. There were a lot of things that could have probably gone better, but so that's going to do it for this season. I'm going to save this as edit recap. No, it wasn't. I'm going to save as Vancouver. (2018) wild card round. First playoff game. And did it not type any of that? Oh, I think the game froze. No, because I can still move it. Oh, is that just like a limit? Alright, I'll just put a 2018 wild card. I'm not gonna put round. And loss. Alright, we'll save that. And we are going to exit this game. So we got drive him in. 5 RBI for Wilmer Flores. He also had 4 hits in the hit machine. We got going to the playoffs. Alright. So that's going to do it for this season. We will sim the rest of the playoffs and head into the off season, because there are a lot of moves that need to be made with this team. As I've said plenty of times, pitching is still a huge hole in this team. I have some relievers that I like. They're pretty. A lot of our relievers are pretty good, honestly. We're not pretty good, but we have some solid relievers to build on. We have still somebody in. No, we traded. That was how we got Roberto. So no, I was gonna say we have that guy in the minors still too from Atlanta that we traded for, but I believe no, we traded Robles to get Osuna. So I don't remember if we still have that other guy or not. But Taijuan Walker is going to be a solid building block. I think if he pitched in that game, it might have been a little bit of a different story, too, with as much offense. He's got Giolito's, got good ratings. Bauer played very well for part of the season. He didn't go 13-4 overall, even though he kind of struggled later on in the season. And we still have a couple spots open. We might move Jorge Lopez back into a starting role because I actually honestly looked at his tertiary numbers, and they weren't that bad. But it'll be an interesting offseason. It'll be a lot of pitching we need to take care of. I think our lineup is pretty much set as long as we can retain Scott Van Slyke. If we can't retain Scott Van Slyke, I might just put Ryan Schimpf at first instead of in left field, even though I don't know if he can play. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Maybe we can develop Wilmer Flores into a first baseman. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see this offseason. Oh, Candelario has first base ratings, doesn't he? No, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot he's a good defender earlier when I was going over them. It's disappointing too, is this year wasn't as good as last for him. Well, OBP fell off a little. Oh wait, no, that wasn't okay. This year was actually better for him. His OBP was still a little bit lower, but slugging was higher. I was looking at his AA stats. He was still. We did lose that guy from Pittsburgh. I'll take a look at him really quick. We did lose that one guy we have to Pittsburgh, but I think this was still a really good Rule 5 pick, and I know now what not to do in the future. Let's go lineups. Pittsburgh Pirates. Shortstop. Oh, they have Hack Ju Lee starting. Okay, what happened to them? Is he, like, on the DL or something? Like, how the hell? Where'd he go? Oh, yeah, Richard Jurena. Yeah, 5-win player, Jesus. Yeah, 25 home runs. Yeah, it's still probably a mistake letting go of this guy. Excellent defensively, but if there was a way to like re-siphon Rule 5 players in the game, I probably would have done it. But now it's been too long. I don't really care at this point. But yeah, so that's gonna do it. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And next episode, we will be covering the off season. I have a few ideas in mind. We should have a bigger budget next year. We should have a bigger budget next year, so gonna help out a little bit. I'll take a quick look at contracts really fast. As you can see, salaries right here. Tim Lincecum, Jorge Del Rosa, Drew Storen. That's about $3 million coming off the books. We have looks like probably a $12 million payroll increase. Wilmer Flores, his extension kicks in next year, although it's gonna kick in again after that and be still more. Taijuan Walker's probably going to get a bump from arbitration, as well as Trevor Bauer. Chasen Shreve will. Schimpf is going to be in his first year of arbitration. Jonathan VR is going to be in arbitration again, so it might be worth looking into trading Jonathan VR potentially to see if we can get somebody of comparable value that's maybe a little bit younger, maybe a little bit better defensively, and a little bit cheaper. Malik Smith is in arbitration. I don't think he's going to make that much money, but Scott Van Slyke is in his final year of team control. As well, we can probably get rid of Enrique Burgos. I don't remember why he's on a automatically renewed $1.2 million deal. AJ Jimenez as well, probably save $800K there. Juan Diaz, I'm probably going to get rid of. Tepera, Ivan Vidal. Some of these guys who have like auto-renewing contracts, I'm going to look into getting rid of to potentially save money. So it'll be interesting to see. I didn't even remember us acquiring Lily Adam. Oh yeah, I claimed off of waivers. That's right. So definitely some options this off season, and we will be looking forward to that. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned next time for more OOTP 17.